Welcome to Kids in the Way. I'm Matt Hoffman. This show depicts the inside perspective of unique lifestyles, art, sport, music, and the common bond that joins them all. Sit back and you'll see the individuals that make up these facets. Self-thinking, self-being, goal-setting kids in the way of conventional attitudes. In this show, we're going to Holland to check out the Bicycle Stunt World Championship and talk with two of the most instrumental people in the European scene, Bart and Paul DeJean. I'm sure everybody's heard of breakdancing, but I don't think everybody knows the athleticism and dedication it takes to be at the top of this subculture. We're going to check in with Easy Rock from the Rocksteady crew to enlighten and educate us. We're also going to check out a really cool band that knows how to swing and have fun, Royal Crown Review. If you've ever heard of Rick Thorne, he always has something to say, and in this show, nothing has changed. He tells in a way that makes you want to strip naked and run outside and yell, "I am free!" All this from the perspective of kids who live and love it. Stay tuned and check it out.
Yo, this is b-boy Easy Rock from the world-famous Rocksteady crew, and you're watching Kids in the Way. We're about to take you into the world of b-boying, otherwise known as breakdance. Check it out.
That must be told. Here's a little story that must be told.
The whole term breakdance was just a media catch to like combine all these different styles of dance that they saw in the ghettos and the streets, and they wanted one label. Like, well, what can we use? You know, it's too hard to go into this and really educate people on what it is, so let's come up with a catchphrase. So it was breakdance. We never called it breakdance, you know. What I do is b-boying, and that's basically breaking, where they get this term breakdance. You know, breaking came from the break of the record, which is, you know, the DJs would throw on that record and just loop it and loop it and loop it. So that's where we get the break, and which stands for the B. So you have b-boy. There's other dance forms. There's popping, which originated in Northern California, which is more like, you know, it's like hitting and like animated, like, you know, angles. You also had locking, which was formed in Los Angeles by Don Campbell. You also have like up-rocking, which was kind of like a Brooklyn dance form. You know, you're like there's a count, and you're like trying to battle your opponent by like taking him out with different gestures. You got a totally form that's just like freestyle. That's basically just their style. I've been b-boying since about '83 when I first caught a glimpse of it on Flashdance, and I saw Rocksteady crew. You basically start off with a top rock, what we call top rock, and that's dancing before you get to the ground. It's like a teaser. A lot of personal style comes into it. You're getting people interested in what you're gonna do.
Here's a little story that must be told.
And you take it down, go down to the floor, which we call floor rocking, footwork. And that's when it really gets, you know, kind of acrobatic. That's when a lot of different styles can come in, because, you know, breaking was influenced by a lot of different things. But now, like, the new style is really like a lot of contortionist moves. A lot of people doing a lot of stuff back bend, like really contorting their body in different sick positions. And basically that's what you're hitting when you hit the floor. And what you want is just a non-stop movement. You want one thing leading into the other as smooth as possible.
Oh man, break it up.
You got what we call air moves, which is when you like add like a lot of acrobatic type stuff like or gymnastics, like flares, you know, windmills, backspins, head glides, and that's like a lot of spinning stuff, you know. That's usually what the crowd will remember the most. But it's not always the most important, it's the entire package. There's really, within the dance, there's no limitations really. And like the best thing about it is that it doesn't cost a lot of money to be involved. I mean, you don't really need anything but you know, a radio to play a tape and some friends to practice with. You know, it's that easy. It doesn't matter about color or race or you know, whatever your background is, male, female. It doesn't matter. It's just all about skills. That's one aspect that's getting larger and larger actually, is the bgirl population.
My name's Asia One. I've been bgirling for about 3.5 years. It's, you know, it's all genders, all races, all classes, all creeds. It doesn't really matter. But like if you go out and you bust and you just rip, you know, everybody up, people will no longer will their eyebrows be raised. You'll be like accepted. And that's the beauty of it is that it really is, you know, you really speak with your art form.
Now!
I mean, people have like a misunderstanding about what hip-hop is, you know. Hip-hop was 4 main elements. There's other elements that exist, there's other things that come alongside, but the 4 main elements were b-boying, MCing, which is rapping, DJing, which is mixing and scratching, and graffiti art. You know, me being, you know, being white and being involved too, it's like, you know, that you got to be black or Latino to be involved. And it's true that, you know, the blacks and Latinos in New York were the majority. They're the ones that you know, brought this culture about. But since its incarnation, you know, it's encompassed every nationality in the world. Hip hop is like a culture that you can adopt. I mean, it was like developed in the streets, and you know, it's there for anyone who's like feeling that way, who doesn't have something to believe in. You know, hip hop is something you can believe in because it's all about believing in yourself. It's just that the media is coming around now, and the media is rediscovering it, so it's definitely never went anywhere.